This is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my first reaction, we are going to the UK. That's right. And we are going to visit the band Coldplay. Now, I've never reacted to Coldplay before. And this particular one is Everglow, the single version official video. It was recommended to me to check out. Now, the funny thing is, I've met Chris Martin before. I was in a shop, a music shop, repairing a string for my little sister's violin. And he comes walking in, and I think he was round the corner at some small out after school kids club kind of thing, and he was in there and he noticed that they didn't have any kind of musical instruments, so he went in the shop to buy a whole load of musical instruments for this particular school. The funny thing is, because the salespeople in there were like, say, 50-year-old plus, you know, old great rock and roll kind of musicians, and they so happened to have this very, very large musical store, and nobody in there recognized it was Chris Martin. And it was so funny listening to the conversation where this guy was explaining to Chris Martin what quality strings that he needs for particular guitars. And he was asking, the man was asking Chris Martin, like, have you played the guitar before? And I was laughing my head off, and he was like, yeah, you know, I think I have, I played before, yeah. You know, he's got that soft kind of gentle voice thing. And it was just so funny. And the thing is, like, I recognized who it was, and he went like that, and we was just having a laugh. But it was straight up for, like, say, 15-20 minutes I was in there laughing, and I left, and I didn't let the cat in the bag, and I just hope he enjoyed himself. Second time when I saw him, when I was at the Olympics, when I was the manager of the handball arena, and we had various free tickets, and he was doing the opening, and that was amazing as well, and I met him there as well. Obviously he didn't recognize me, so blah blah blah. So that was my little venture of Chris Martin. If you have any stories to tell regarding Coldplay, because you've listened to me, I'm more than happy to read all of your comments and your ventures with Coldplay or any one of the bands. Anyway, look, if you haven't done already, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification button to indicate to you when my next uploads will be. Now, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? You know, this is a classic, brilliant song from him. It's got everything that you need to melt with your loved ones, so to speak. You just got the recipe all the time, man, the ingredients to put in that food. Only a few artists like that can control your soul. And
well, they say people come, they say people go. This particular diamond was extra special. I know you might be gone, and the world may not know.
It's that calm, relaxing vocal, and his facial expressions.
And I should, but I can't let it go.
And he eloquently puts the vocals and the words,
but when I'm cold,
in the right places, man. I don't know where he gets how he gets the lyrics.
There's a feeling within me, an everglow.
What state of mind do you have to be to come up with these words, man? Because he's happy, he's got a fruitful life, but he's still producing these amazing songs. that are heartfelt, that are... How is it coming up with them?
Like brothers in blood, or sisters who ride. Yeah, we swore on that night we'd be friends till we died. But the changing of winds,
The piano's beautiful.
and the way waters flow, life is short as the falling of snow.
What's the name of that microphone? I've seen it before.
And I'm gonna miss you, I know.
Amazing. So I'm gonna
When
turn up
I'm
the...
cold, you won't know. So I know you're always with me, and the way you will show, and you're with
Amazing.
me wherever I go.
I bet they're scented candles as well.
This feeling, this Everglow.
I would love to play the piano as fluent as he does and produce amazing tones. What's your favourite Coldplay song?
Because I live for this feeling, this Everglow.
And the thing is, every time when he sings this song, he still produces the same empathy within this track over and over and over and over again. It gets into that zone with any of his
So
music.
if you love someone, you should let them know. Oh, the light that you give me will ever glow.
Especially these kind of textures, what he's doing, the subtleness. It creates such a large impact within ourselves, you know? I'm not saying he's not the only artist that does that, but
God is watching me.
he certainly puts his own
God
identity
don't
on it,
praise
doesn't
me
he?
because I beat Joe Frazier. God don't give nothing about Joe Frazier. God don't care nothing about England or America as far as your wealth is all his. He wants to know, how do we treat each other? How do we help each other? So
Yep.
I'm going to dedicate my life to using my name and popularity, helping charities, helping people, uniting people, bringing people bumming each other because of religious beliefs. We need somebody in the world to help us make peace. So when I die,
Muhammad
if there's
Ali,
a
man.
heaven, I want to see it.
Amazing person. That better be tea. Brilliant. So that was Coldplay, aka Chris Martin, with Everglow. Yes, he's done various versions, you know, as in the editing, the visuals. One of my subscribers recommended me to check this out. I don't normally react to A-class celebrities. It's more of the up-and-coming and the mid-range, or A-class from another country other than America or the UK. Because I'm always in that pigeonhole of, you know, I've grew up with UK music and American music. And like everybody else, majority of people in the UK or around the world, I think just more UK. The music that we listen to is either, UK music or American music. It's always been that way. It's only slowly, for the past 20 years, it's been quite diverse. But it's been like that for a long time. So when I started my channel, I wanted to broaden everybody else's horizons by going around the world and checking out music which from other artists, and just be blown apart, which I certainly have done. But there is, a couple of times when I, come back home, so to speak, and check out well-established artists. Please check out my playlist. But I have not reacted to Coldplay. I'm not even sure if this will get blocked or not, one of those things. But every time when I do listen to Coldplay, he always sets you in that kind of that mode, in that dimension where you just chill, relax. You can have a F day. You know, you put on a Coldplay and a lovely hot chocolate or beverage or something, and just chill and reflect on yourself, or have a hot bath and put on a Coldplay track and just chill and reflect on yourself. He just brings that calmness into it. I really, really like it, his tone. And like I said, even when he talks, is really, really calm. And when I saw him, he's got these piercing eyes, I don't know how to explain it. These eyes is like piercing blue eyes. It's like raw. And I think maybe that's something that stands out when you're up and close. There's certain things that stick out. You know, it could be appearances, vocals, and all that kind of stuff. But I didn't know that extra thing about Chris Martin. It's like I said, look, if you've got a Coldplay story, or a Chris Martin or any one of those bands, please, by all means, send it over. Put it in your comments below. I'll read it and I'll reply back to yourselves. I love the ambience, what he brings. He does it all the time. You know, he's got different kind of, depending on who's recording his videos and all that kind of stuff. But it's one part his vocals, next part is what he's playing, and then the other part is the visuals. And those three combinations is absolutely a wow factor. And I said, I don't know how he comes up with these lyrics. I really don't. It's like in the hip hop way, like when a hip hop artist is up and coming, he's always going to talk about the streets and where he's bringing in all that kind of thing. But when he's got a bit of money in his pocket, you kind of see that the lyrical content kind of sort of like dilutes, and it goes into that kind of conveyor belt of the mainstream manufacturers of what they want to hear, and and it gets a bit weak, and it's like, okay, yeah, you know what I mean? But with Chris Martin, his consistency with, bringing in these heartfelt songs and all that kind of stuff, it's like, wow, how, your life must have been absolutely like, but it isn't, because you've got a wicked life. You've got a brilliant life, but you still bring out these songs. It's like you've just constantly been living in heartbreak, and you just know the right words to say. It's like, that's incredible, because normally people of that stature will get somebody else to write the songs. And they might change it a little bit and then put their names on it and say, yeah, they wrote the song with co-write the song or whatever. But he's smashing it at the moment, man. He's always smashed it, consistently smashed it. Amazing. For that reason, I salute you. Amazing song. I'm going to leave all the details in the description down below for you to check out the music without me blabbering on.
America, as far as your wealth, that's all he is. He wants to know, how do we treat each other? How do we help each other? So I'm going to dedicate my life to using my name and popularity, helping charities, helping people, uniting people, bringing people bumming each other because of religious beliefs. We need somebody in the world to help us make peace. So when I die, if there's a heaven, I want to see it.